I will call the Greater Waterbury Transit District Board meeting, public hearing to order at 1:05 for June 10th, 2026. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the roll call. Ask everyone to stand if we can, and we will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. And we have a roll call. Chris here?
I am here. Can you hear
Thank
me?
you. Yep, we can hear you.
All right. From the town of Cheshire, Alita Looker. Here. Stephanie Thoreau. Here. From the town of Middlebury, Joanne Capoletti. I saw Joanne. Joanne is online. I see that she's there. Okay, so I will say she's here. Naugatuck has 2 vacancies. Prospect has a vacancy. From the town of Southbury, Andrea Corcoran. Thomaston.
Here.
Debbie Bourneval.
Yes, here.
From the city of Waterbury, April Fan. Karen Harvey.
Here.
Guy Riddick.
Here.
Jorge Rosario. Paban. Not here. Okay. From the town of Wolcott, Mary Marone. From Watertown, Michael Gannam.
Here.
From Woodbury, Paul Hinckley.
Right here.
All right. So you do have a quorum. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 members from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 towns.
Trish.
Yes.
Jorge just walked in.
Jorge Rosario.
Perfect. All right. So you have 9 members from 6 towns.
Okay. Thank you very much, Trish. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's someone raising their hand? Who's on the phone?
Okay, I see a phone number 203-879 203-879-8100. Who is that?
That would be Mary Marone.
Oh, hi, Mary. Okay, we got you. 10 present
Very good.
Here, phone's muted.
from 7 towns.
All right. Great. Trish, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
All right, so welcome everyone. As I explained earlier, that this portion of the meeting is a public hearing to present our budget, our proposed budget. And what we will do is open, once the budget is presented, we will open up the floor to hear from the public. Directors, if you have any questions, we will allow that during our regular meeting, okay, when we go to vote on our budget. All right, so with that, I will turn the meeting over, or the public hearing over, to Joanna, who will present the budget. Joanna.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I'm just going to do a quick review of the proposed budget for the Greater Waterbury Transit District for fiscal year 27. First, we're going to look at the income that we have. What's different from last year is that we are lucky enough to have Woodbury as one of our members. So that is doing a couple of things for our budget. Number one, it's increasing the funding, the municipal, the matching grant program for the dial-a-ride service. So Woodbury is now contributing their portion, about $27,215 for the whole year next year for the dial-a-ride. And the other thing is, since our dues are all the same from year to year to year, 5,800, and now that we have an extra member, it means, well, unfortunately, Woodbury has to pay dues, so theirs goes up, but everyone else's goes down a small amount. So that's what's reflected in those. And if you could go to the next slide, please. Okay, and I just wanted to also as far as the income portion, the non-ADA match. Now, the non-ADA match is the fare matching program for the rides that are provided outside that 3/4 of a mile ADA area. It's a little bit confusing, but there is an ADA required 3/4 of a mile of fixed route. And then there's also we get funding outside of that 3/4 of a mile area. So, but the deal with that is that the municipality pays for half the fare. So instead of $3.50, the person would be paying $1.75 per ride. And that's where that money is coming from. And how do we estimate that? We go to the first 6 months of 2025, the fiscal year 2025, July through December ridership. And then we just double that as estimates for the coming year. And that's where that figure of $18,840.50 is. Now, if you move to the next slide, I just want to elaborate a little bit about that non-ADA ridership. What you see here, the pink line at the very bottom is the pre-pandemic ridership for this non-ADA fare match service. And what you see at the very top, the yellow, is for the last full year of ridership, fiscal year 25. So as you can see, some towns have exceeded pre-pandemic ridership, some have dropped precipitously. But some of the standouts is Wolcott. Wolcott is actually has really the demand for that service has really increased in Wolcott. In Waterbury, it seems to be fluctuating. I want to say Cheshire also tends to be going up and down. But it's just, that's all to say that there's a higher demand. There's just generally a higher demand for this service.
Okay.
Next slide, please. Okay, now going on to the expenses side. So what we do is we get that income, and that income, like from the fare match, goes directly to paying that service. The same thing with dial-a-ride. Any monies that we get from the matching grant program gets the dial-a-ride service paid for. And the management fees are also for Northeast Transportation, and those are related to the dial-a-ride service. The rest are general, what we do from year to year, the liability, the Connecticut Association for Community Transportation, the contingency. Sometimes we have, like, in the past year, we've had some deaths that we've sent some good condolence gifts or donations to. And the website and marketing, we haven't much touched the marketing fund, and that's something that keeps on kind of carrying over, which we want to maybe make more use of this year. So and just to show that what I didn't mention in the income is that we expect a carryover of about $90,000. And that's where at the very end, our total will be in a positive direction, $79,319. However, that, we keep kicking the can down the road with this overage, but it's not going to last forever. And that's something that needs to be addressed with the dial-a-ride, with the matching grant program through the Connecticut DOT. And that, again, we have ongoing discussions with Connecticut DOT about that. And I believe we can go to the next slide. And I'll leave it to you, Madam Chair.
Okay. Thank you. Just making some notes here. All right. Thank you very much, Joanne. Okay, it is at this point that we will open the floor for any public comment. Do we have anyone that wishes to address or has questions from the public that wishes to address us from the public? We'll get you. Is anyone monitoring that?
Sir, do you see anyone from the public?
No.
Neither?
No.
No.
No? Okay. If we have no one from the public that wishes to address us, I will entertain a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
So moved.
Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Can you please?
Yes,
your
let me-
names? Oh,
Yeah, when you give a motion, I should have mentioned it earlier. Please, and this is for the meeting as well, just state who you are as you give the motion and second, okay? So we have,
Guy Riddick,
Thank you.
Waterbury, so moved.
Jorge Rosario, from Waterbury. Second motion.
okay, thank you.
I have a question.
And
Michael Gainham, I believe there may have been something in the chat. I don't know if we should look at that
And
before we
we-
close. the public
we
hearing.
Already did.
Was there anything in the chat?
I got it.
Somebody coming up for.
I got it.
okay,
Oh,
It
she
was-
just.
Yep, I got it. It was someone saying that they were present.
oh, okay.
Thank you.
I got
Thank you
that.
for catching up.
Should we clarify this whole question?
That's a good point. Thank you, Heidi. There is someone who has their hand raised.
The 203 number?
No,
We already spoke with her.
Okay,
Okay, so-
does she continue, does she have,
Any
but
questions?
that's one of the members, that's one of the directors, correct?
So we need to.
Correct.
Okay, no, so that's not a member of the
All
public.
right. All right, so on the floor,
Power, that, I just let you know that that was Mary Marone. That's her number.
all
Right.
right,
Well,
It was Mary Marone saying she was present. I already got that.
No,
all
I
right,
told you that.
Thank you.
all right, folks, so we're trying to close this public hearing. We have a motion that was made and seconded. We had discussion for the vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, ayes have it. The hearing is closed. We will go right into our a regular meeting, and we will start again with the roll call. And please note the time that we're starting our regular meeting, which is at 1:16. Tricia, if you could go through the roll call again for the record, please.
Of course. From the town of Cheshire, we do have Alita Looker and Stephanie Thoreau. For the town of Middlebury, Joanne Capoletti. From Thomaston, we have Debbie Bourneval. From Waterbury, we have Karen Harvey, Guy Riddick, and Jorge Rosario Pabon. From Wolcott, we have Mary Marone. From Watertown, we have Michael Ganem. From Woodbury, we have Paul Hinckley. Is there anyone else present that I missed in that list? If not, you have a quorum of 10 members from 7 towns.
All right, Trish, thank you very much again for that. And it is at this point that I will open up public comment. If anyone wishes to address the board at this time, regarding any item, then we will open that up. Do we have anyone that wishes to address from the public that wishes to address the board? Whoever's monitoring them. No? No, we don't? Okay. All right, so we will move right along. I will entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes from March 11th.
Second motion, Jorge Rosario from Waterbury.
We'll get a second.
And Capoletti from Middlebury.
All right, thank you. All right, any discussion? All right, no discussion. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Any opposition, say no. Looks like the ayes have it. Motion passes.
You have an extension here. I wasn't.
Oh, section, I'm sorry. One, that's, okay. Thank you. That's good. Thank you, Michael. All right, so we are on item number 2, which is the election of officers. We currently have 2 openings. One for vice president, one for secretary. So I will open up the floor to receive any nominations for vice chair. I will also interject that you can also nominate yourself if you wish. So the floor is now open to receive nominations for vice chair.
I would nominate myself for vice chair.
All right, thank you, Jorge.
Jorge Rosario from Waterbury.
All right. And are there any other nominations for vice chair? Are there any other nominations for vice chair? Are there any other nominations for vice chair? All right. We will table that for now and then we'll vote on it. I'm gonna open up the floor for the office of secretary. The floor is now open to receive nominations for office of secretary. Are there any nominations for secretary? Are there any nominations for secretary? All right, are there any nominations for secretary? All right, we will close nominations for secretary for now. We'll address that later, but we did not, please note that we did not receive any nominations for secretary. So we will proceed to vote on the vice chair nominations, a nomination. Jorge Rosario Pabon, excuse me, thank you. All right, all those in favor indicate by saying aye for the nomination.
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposition, say nay. Any abstentions? If not, the ayes have it. Jorge, welcome as
Thank
vice
you.
chair.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we'll move on. Joanna, with the presenting of the Greater Waterbury Transit District budget adoption. Can I receive a motion? Can I have a motion to receive or to approve the budget adoption for fiscal year 27?
I'll make
entertain a
the,
motion.
I'll make the motion, Debbie from Thomaston, to accept, excuse me, the Greater Waterbury Transit District fiscal year 27 budget as presented.
Thank you, Debbie.
Michael Gann, second.
Michael Gann, second. Discussion. Yes.
Finally,
Yes.
the marketing amount, $5,000, has that been in the budget in the past?
Yes,
But it hasn't been spent,
correct,
Yes.
We're gonna start using.
so it's like a carryover.
correct. Yes.
Is it a surplus going into this budget or just,
No, Trish Brower, are you still on the line?
so it never got expended?
Correct, correct. No, I think she left the meeting now. But yeah, it didn't get, we set it aside all the time, but we have not used it.
Okay,
And that's something
Yeah, we're gonna
talk about that.
no, I can see that we need it this year.
absolutely,
Yes, yes. Correct.
You could make it 10,000, the 5,000 from last year and then 5,000 putting in there.
I like that thought. I like that.
My background is not finance.
But I see what you're, that sounds good.
Yeah, you
All right.
didn't spend it before, so it should still be there,
Okay,
but okay.
all right, we'll go into that, Paul. I'm just waiting to, I'm presiding, so I'm not really supposed to address those issues until it comes
Sure.
to, but I hear you loud and clear,
Yeah.
so we will address that
We know.
at this meeting.
Okay.
Okay, any further discussion on the budget? We're still in the discussion portion of the meeting. All right, no further discussion? All right, we will vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Thank you. Any opposition, say nay. Any abstentions? All right, we have, looks like the motion passed, so the budget is approved, and thank you very much. All right, so we will now go into item number 4, Greater Waterbury Transit District Administrative Items, and I'll turn that back over to Joanna.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If you could move over to the next slide, please. Great. So first, we're going to go through the financial update. As you can see here, this is our position at the moment, and this is reflecting not the carryover that I presented in the budget. So if you could see that, we are currently in the red by $9,000. And again, as as we get the final matching grant program funding, we should be back into the red with about $70,000
You mean the pub?
into the positive.
It's okay, it's okay, just making sure, wanting
I appreciate, thank you so much. Yes, we'll be in the black.
Yeah.
In the black, thank you, thank you. Like I told you, I'm not a finance person. But I can read
You
things.
do a good job.
Yes, so, I can, entertain any questions regarding this.
All right, are there any questions regarding the financial report?
Yes,
Yes,
Just a
Paul.
recommendation, when you look at a slide like this, we don't need to see the bus. We don't-
okay,
You should make the numbers, the chart bigger so we can actually see it if it's not in front of us.
thank you.
You can do that, or it's just a recommendation.
That's a recommendation, and this is Paul speaking, so Paul, when you speak.
Yeah, speak small.
All right,
Yes, thank you, Paul. No, that's a
That's
good,
a-
good point.
that's a suggestion, excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Any other comments regarding the financial update? All right, if no other comments, then we'll go into the ridership update, Joanne.
Next slide, please. Yes, so first I'm gonna go through the dial-a-ride ridership. So what you're seeing on the screen, the orange is for the current year. So from July through June, the ridership, and what you're seeing, the other one is over last year. So as you can see, the dial-a-ride ridership is generally higher than last year. And from the time point of April and May, we've also included Woodbury. So anything before April does not include Woodbury. Woodbury, they're kind of getting off to a slow start. They had 2 rides in April and 2 rides in May. And hopefully that will pick up. But as you can still see, there's definitely not a drop off of demand for this service. Next slide, please. Now, this is that non-ADA fare match ridership. And this is something that you can see definitely there's a higher demand for this. There was a quick little drop in February, but generally for this year over last year, the demand is higher. And again, the orange is for this year and the blue with the triangles is for last year. Next slide, please. And that's all I have for the.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can entertain
Yes.
questions.
Does anyone have questions on ridership?
No.
Just,
Yes.
the numbers up, if we go back to the slide,
This is diabetes.
Diabetes-
This is
diabetes
diabetes.
Waterbury.
Okay.
Mhm.
the numbers on the left, what do those indicate?
One more time.
Oh, not ADA,
The non-ADA, yep,
is that just those straight numbers?
those are the ridership, those are the riders,
Those are the amount of rides?
correct, yes.
Okay. And it's the same for the dollar ride? So it looks
Correct,
like,
so those slides are reflecting the same type of information, so yes, on the left is the rides, on the bottom is the month.
okay,
So in August, it was somewhere, well, and then I also give you the specific numbers right
Right.
underneath there.
Yeah.
so like for instance, on the non-ADA for August, it was. For this year, fiscal 26, it was 861.
Mm-hmm, correct,
That's almost 4 times as much as dollar ride.
correct, yes,
Mhm.
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
There's a
Yeah,
demand.
There is a demand.
Yes.
There's a demand,
Definitely.
yes.
All right, any other comments or questions on ridership? Very good point, bro. All right, if there are no comments, additional comments, then we'll move on to item number 5, which is the adoption of proposed for the bylaw revision for Article 4, Section 7. And this article addresses the update for Woodbury to include Woodbury and its voting units. So it is at this time, I will entertain a motion to approve the revision.
I'll make
the
a
bylaw.
motion, Debbie from Thomaston,
I
to
second.
approve of the revision to the bylaws as amended.
All right, thank you, Debbie, and Jorge.
Jorge Rosario, I second the motion to approve the bylaws.
All right, is there any, thank you, is there any discussion? Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, indicate by saying nay. Any abstentions? If not, the ayes have it. Motion is approved.
Thank you.
You are quite welcome. All right, so we will move on to item number 6, Northeast Transportation update. Maria? If you would, please.
Nothing to update. I was just gonna mention on Woodbury, but Joanne already slow start for them.
Okay. Very good. All right, then we will move on to the establishment of the Greater Waterbury Marketing Committee. And I will say this, that at our last meeting, we did not establish officially the marketing committee according to our bylaws. So that's what the purpose is of item number 6 is. Now, the importance of the marketing committee, as we talk, we have a budget. Has not been used as much in the past. The indication of the ridership, there's increased ridership, but we as a board need to keep track of that and make sure that we are marketing this service, particularly Dollar Ride. Dollar Ride, I know just personally, there are folks in the Waterbury area that are not aware of Dollar Ride. It's a free service. And, there is I'm gonna call her a young lady who was, going to her doctor's appointments and paying an Uber, $7 per ride. And when we have Dollar Ride, that she could have taken advantage, I think she is taking advantage now. We need to market this service, and we need marketing to focus in, a marketing committee to focus in on this. And so, that's, the importance, and that's the need for the marketing committee. So I will entertain a motion to establish the Greater Waterbury Transit District Marketing Committee. I'll entertain a motion.
So move, Paul and Clear.
Thank you, Paul. And can I get a second?
Jorge Rosario, from Waterbury.
Thank you, Jorge. Any discussion on this?
I have some background in doing advertisement. I'm a graphic designer. I do music videos. I also do commercials, and I help a lot of politics here run their campaigns. I just don't like to talk about it. But I play for both teams. It's my business.
That's good to hear. Yes.
So I play for both teams. I don't, if they hire me, they hire me, and I'm gonna do my best job, that I do. So I worked with, even, senators. I'm working with a senator now. So yeah, I do advertisement already. So if you guys need me in the committee or help out, I have a lot of ideas. So if you could put forward, I'm doing commercials, especially for Woodbury. Doing a commercial in the local, how do you call it? Advertising?
Yeah.
You must have a local channel in Woodbury. You guys have a local channel? There's always a local, we have one, we still.
Yeah.
So, or we could put it on the radio, which is not that expensive either for local radio, so.
All right, so Jorge, hold those thoughts now.
Yeah, I got a lot of ideas.
Hold those thoughts, I know you do. All right, we had a motion made and seconded. We're in discussion. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposition, say nay. All right, anyone, what's the third one? I just went blank on that. Abstentions, thank you, sir. Any abstentions? Okay, the ayes have it, and we have a marketing committee. Thank you very much. Now, as chair, I'm going to appoint members. First of all, let me ask if there's anyone that would like to be a member of the marketing committee. I know we heard from Jorge. Anyone else? Guy?
Yep.
Okay. I will also be on it. Is anyone on the phone that wishes to be a member of the marketing committee? All right. If not, just know that you can join it at any time, but we will probably be, Paul, going to our members to ask if there's any ideas, like the idea you had about the showing of the van, et cetera.
Yeah.
But the types of things we're gonna be looking at, just understand, there's no voting on this, or just appointing as chair. Appointing and asking people if they wanna join. We need to look at our website. We need to look at, when we go out to visit, we wanna visit the senior centers and just go out to the community. We need a tablecloth that advertises who we are, so that when we arrive at places, we're not scrounging around and looking for things that highlight, who
We
we
should
are.
add a folding table. to
We
that?
are definitely, these are things we're gonna be looking at for marketing. But the main thing is to get the word out there, okay? And we're also going to look at revising our pamphlets, because they need to be revised as well. All right, so these are some of the things that we're gonna, not some of the things, but things that we're gonna be looking at as marketing. And marketing, it's very, very important. I know when I was in college, I hated marketing, but I understand the importance now. So we will be looking at, I want to set up a meeting as soon as possible. It may be, face to face, but I want to get the things going because we are kind of behind in terms of our marketing strategy. So I want to get that going. So let's try to see if we can,
Yes.
meet
I'm
as
available
soon
this week, next
all
week.
right, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all I have right now for marketing. Yes,
And,
yes, sorry, Paul, go ahead.
and your budget will be $5,000?
Yeah, our budget will be $5,000.
But if we use it, then next year we'll have another, hopefully 5,000, so.
Okay,
And 5,000 is I know we want more, but I think
Yeah.
5,000, I
I
can
think
make it work.
yeah.
before you can say more, you have to outline the things that you really wanna do,
Well,
how much they cost.
that-
So you,
And we will sit down
So you
and
need a budget.
discuss that, correct? Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
I think as we move forward with this committee, you're gonna do, pretty much set a baseline.
Mhm.
And obviously, we're into half of the year, so we're only gonna have half the year work.
Hmm.
So as we go forward, this is gonna be a new spend for us, obviously. So we gotta document, make sure that everything's in line. Going forward, we'll have more of a idea of what we wanna do going forward.
And we'll work in what did.
okay,
All right,
thank you.
thank you for those comments.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll move along to, let's see, community outreach. Let's see, I'm making sure I'm following here. Okay, community outreach. It is vitally important, that this committee reaches out to the community. And I'm talking about not only for Waterbury, but all the communities that are represented here on this board. All right, and outreach is key. So I just wanted to let you know that there was a meeting that was held, let's see, a couple of weeks ago, I forgot the
Let's see,
date.
May 28th?
May 28th, yeah. All right, so this community event was really looking in general at transportation. All right, and Northeast Transportation, Connecticut Transit. I was invited to this event. Joanna was also there, Rich
Donovan,
Rich was there.
Yeah.
And this event, I took it as an opportunity to, market Dollar Ride. All right, and so it was a very, very good discussion. They were addressing Bridge to Success here in Waterbury, which is funded by United Way. Did a study, it stood on the green, and they asked people about how they felt about transportation here in the city of Waterbury. They have the data, it's not a one and done issue, but they took the data and they're gonna present it, I believe, in the future. But it was a really, really good discussion. So what I like for this committee to do is Greater Waterbury Transit District, to take every opportunity that we can let's go out to Prospect, let's go out to Cheshire, let's go out to, you know, if there are events that we can do this, let's do it. Which is vitally important. That's why we need a tablecloth of sorts that says who we are. That's why we need updated pamphlets of that nature. So this is outreach. I'm trying to think, there was one other event that we attended. We went to Woodbury. You know, and that was an excellent presentation that was given there. But it's just so that you know what the goals are in terms of where we want to take this, you know, with the van, making sure our folks, those that are eligible for this van, are able to use it. Okay, and they know about it. Okay, and so that's what the outreach is about. Okay. All right, I'll open it up to discussion, open discussion. Anyone wishes to bring anything else up? No?
Karen,
Yes.
this is Debbie from Thomaston.
Hi, Betty.
I have a question that might sound a little nonsensical, but anyway, what are the requirements? So as I'm not sure if most of you know, Thomaston is within the Greater Waterbury Transit District, but we have our own senior minibus that we do the dial-a-ride. We do it by ourselves, even though we're part of your district. We were able to take in the funding directly because of that fact that we have our own bus. But a question is, what are the requirements for those that ride the bus? We've had some questions come up recently. Again, it sounds I know what the requirements are, but can you give us a synopsis of what the Greater Waterbury Transit District requirements are to take the bus?
Okay, so are you referring only to dial-a-ride, or are you referring to the other services, the other service?
Dial-a-ride.
All right, dial-a-ride, I believe it is 60 and over and disabled are the requirements. You have to go through a process of meeting those requirements, and once you meet those requirements, then you are eligible to ride the service. Am I missing anything, Maria? Maria, you there? Okay, she's not there.
May I?
Go ahead, Joanne.
Yeah, Debbie, thank you for your question. Just to elaborate, dial-a-ride is for people who are 60 years and older or have a disability.
Right.
Correct. Okay. And that is right in line with what we do individually here. The other question is, so if, let's just say you had a new rider, how do you track your ridership as far as somebody calls in to the city of Waterbury, and do they sign up on a form? Do they get a ridership number? What's your process?
All right,
So this is something that NET well, depends on the town. But for the towns that use NET as their dispatch, so what they would do is they, as in the case for Woodbury, they fill out an application and they're given a little membership card. And then when they call, then they're given a number to call the dispatch when they need a ride. And then they match the number, you know, to say, I am so-and-so and my number is such and such. Does that answer your question, Debbie?
Yeah, and that's basically what we're doing here as well. Our social service director, Emma Williams, does do that, issues them a number. Now, do you take those initial calls for ridership via phone, or does it have to be in person, or both?
Well, it's by phone, because the dispatch number is for NET for most of them, or at, you know, something, I stand corrected. There are some towns that have their own senior centers that are taking the requests. So, yeah, you can do it in person if it's at that senior center, or you can call the number.
Actually, this is Stephanie Thoreau from Cheshire, and I have a
Oh.
question to kind of jump off of Debbie's questions. Because
Okay,
our senior center, we do coordinate the dial-a-ride for, the
Yes.
Friday service. But can people who are not calling us to access dial-a-ride, can they call dial-a-ride directly to get the ride? Because we're noticing a decrease in service for the Friday service. So I was wondering if people are bypassing us.
I don't think that's the case,
Okay.
because your dispatch, agreement is through your senior center.
Okay.
When Woodbury came along, they said, we do not want to handle the dispatch. And NAT said, yes, okay, we'll handle the dispatch for you.
Okay. So we have to then make sure that when our social worker goes out and does the evaluations for people for utilizing the transportation, that the dial-a-ride is also being introduced at that time and not just what our vans are providing. Okay. So, because we
Correct.
have noticed a little bit of a decrease in that. Okay, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Are we able to get that data? Do we have that data? When, whatever the senior centers are doing, that we were just talking about, do we have that data?
We have the ridership.
Okay,
We don't have the data
okay,
that says this person into this number.
all right. Okay, there's some things we gotta talk about because the issue of the cards, some people are not receiving cards,
Oh,
I was told.
okay,
And I don't know when that stopped. Some people are just receiving numbers, membership numbers, and they should receive a card. I have a card, for example, because I used to service, but some are not. So I just want to, get into that. You should receive a card. When I take New Haven, I have a card from New Haven
mhm,
that I show when I get on the van. But I just,
Mhm.
we'll talk about that.
sounds good. Yep.
All right. All right.
Karen,
Go ahead. Yes.
it's Debbie again. Sorry about that.
Yes. No problem.
I'm hogging this section. So the other question, well, it mainly comes from one of our bus drivers, who is out there in the field all the time. And
Yes.
he's had some concerns. For example, we have residents that, say when they sign up that they're residents, but they're
Mhm.
actually residents of Florida, and they vote in Florida. Not that that matters. But he's a little concerned, with that and how we take in this information. He has some people who are, clearly by their birthday are like in their 30s, and doesn't see, they're not wheelchair bound or anything like that. And I told him, I said, you've got to, that's like, you got to be cautious when you ask certain questions, I guess, as far as disability is concerned, right? He's questioning us here back at the office, and I don't know what to tell him, honestly, as far as that is concerned.
Madam Chairman?
Yeah.
So Debbie-
Type in too.
So Debbie, I just need a little bit of clarification. Are you talking about the van that your senior center runs, or is this that non-ADA
No,
van?
this is the bus that we run. Dial-a-ride.
Okay, so the bus, and this is something that the greater, just to be
Mhm.
just to be clear, this is not a Greater Waterbury Transit District
That's right.
dial-a-ride. This is the Thomaston service of the equivalent of dial-a-ride, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so one of the things you need to check is the funding that funds that service is specifically for people who are 60 and over or have a disability. So the terms of that grant, I would urge you and whoever else is helping you run that service to look at the terms of that grant, which is, I believe, is that 50, either the matching grant program.
Mhm.
That is specifically for people who are senior citizens or who have a disability.
That's
And
correct.
that would be that, and so your town needs to figure out how to enforce the terms of that.
No, that's good. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah, good.
so, yeah, look at the funding source and the terms of the funding. You need to be following, whatever they recommend, what.
Which
the
is
purpose-
actually, which is the same as yours. It's just that we took it took it in-house internally
Correct.
because we had our
Right.
own bus and we're already providing that service too. So,
Mhm. The other thing you might want to consider as a suggestion is the Connecticut DOT has a form that they have a whole list of eligible disabilities, and some of those are not physically evident. So you might want to take a look at their form and what they consider to be eligible disabilities, and you might want to adopt that for your town as well.
okay, no, I appreciate that. Is that, you said on their website? On
We
the
have
DOT?
also a link, yeah, and I can send you a link, Debbie, but it's
Okay.
also on the Greater Waterbury Transit District, GWTD.org. There's a link to that form, I believe, on there. I just
Okay.
recently reviewed that. Yeah,
Okay, that would be great. Thank you for your help.
you're welcome.
All right, and Debbie, you just kind of brought up some things. I'm just taking some mental notes, that perhaps at our next meeting, that we should go over what the requirements are for the service, just as a review, and how someone would sign up for it, just in case they're listening in, on our meetings. I want more of an audience for our meetings as well. So thank you for those questions. Did you have any further questions?
No,
Debbie?
not at this time. I'm
No,
all
you
set.
good?
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, any further discussion on anything else?
Madam Chair, may I?
Yes.
So I just wanted to let people know that we are organizing a information table at the Waterbury Senior Center
That's what I forgot.
for July 14th. So if anyone is available, we're still working out the details of, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the morning. And this is on the recommendation of Myra, who is the director, because that is the day for bingo, and that is also the day for the Grass City Harvest.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of people moving in and out of that center, and we're gonna have a table or two to help people sign up for the service and to get the word out. When, as Madam Chair was talking about earlier, for other senior centers, we were hoping to do more of a presentation style
Yes.
outreach. Maybe 15 minutes of presentation and then having people help people sign up for the service. But I don't want to overstep that.
No, that's no problem. And just to piggyback on Joanna, what she stated, we want to do that. So meaning we want to come out to our senior centers in our other areas. So we may be calling, probably will be calling you to see if you could help us to organize this type of outreach, because it's very, very important.
And Madam Chair, if I may.
Yes.
I just want to commend Woodbury again because when we did our introductory, hey, this is our dial-a-ride service, they did such a great job of organizing within their own senior staff, people at 4 different tables to help people sign up, fill out applications and get their little cards.
Right.
And I just wanted to say kudos.
I got my number.
I know.
Okay.
Guy Riddick from Waterbury.
Yes.
Joanna, what time is that event on?
We
We'll communicate that. We haven't organized that part of it, but we'll get that communication.
We were thinking 9. I know that the bingo starts at 12:30, so.
Well, yeah.
So, and we know, as I understand, bingo is a big deal.
Big thing.
So,
Bingo is a big deal and Grass City Harvest is a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to, I visioned that we would do a presentation for a half hour, but we'll take this as it is. But we would like to, as Joanna stated, that we want to do a presentation similar to what we did in Woodbury. So that's ideal, but we'll take what we can to get the word out. Anything else? We good?
I know that I visited the Watertown Senior Center. I want to say Falls Avenue. They're very, there's a very active group there, and I think that they would And hopefully maybe they could coordinate with you on that.
Absolutely. So we'll be in touch. Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Anything else? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Paul.
Can I get a second?
Second motion, Jorge Rosario Waterbury.
Thank you. All those, any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Have a good summer, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care and be safe.
We'll be counting you for ideas.
Or is the cleaners that you hand out?